What if I told you that everything you've learned about success in the digital age is about to become obsolete? The skills that command premium salaries today, coding, data analysis, specialized knowledge, are rapidly becoming automated by AI agents, creating a fundamental shift in what's valuable. I've witnessed this transformation firsthand. As we enter what I call the age of the agent orchestrator, technical expertise is becoming abundant, while the ability to direct AI agents effectively grows scarce. This digital earthquake is reshaping our economic landscape. Mastering Excel replaced manual calculations. Similarly, orchestrating AI will replace manual task execution. Those who adapt quickly will gain unprecedented leverage. The great skill inversion. Think about the skills you've spent years developing. The specialized knowledge that gives you an edge in your career. Now imagine those skills becoming virtually worthless overnight. Not because they're no longer needed, but because they've been automated by AI. This isn't some distant hypothetical. It's already happening, and faster than most of us realize. Throughout human history, technological shifts have continuously inverted what skills society values. Before the Industrial Revolution, physical strength determined your worth in many labor markets. A strong farmer could produce more food. A strong blacksmith could forge more tools. The Industrial Revolution then shifted value toward those who could operate and maintain complex machinery. Physical strength became less important than technical knowledge and precision. The introduction of computers created another massive skill inversion. Suddenly, the ability to perform complex calculations mentally became less important than understanding how to program a machine to do those calculations automatically. People who had spent decades mastering mental math found their skills devalued almost overnight, while those who learned programming languages gained tremendous leverage. Consider the pocket calculator in the 1970s. Being able to multiply large numbers in your head quickly transformed from a practical advantage to merely a party trick. The calculator fundamentally changed what mathematical skills were valuable. Understanding concepts and knowing what calculations to perform became more important than the mechanical execution of calculations themselves. Similarly, the internet transformed how we value information retrieval. Before search engines, knowing facts, dates, formulas, historical events represented significant intellectual capital. Today, that advantage has largely disappeared. As information became instantly accessible, the valuable skills shifted from memorization to knowing what to search for and how to evaluate the information you find. Each wave of technology follows this pattern, eliminating old scarcities while creating new ones. When personal computers arrived, software development became the scarce skill commanding premium compensation. When Excel appeared, those who mastered it gained the ability to model businesses in ways that paper and calculator users simply couldn't match. As Excel skills became common, the scarcity moved to more advanced data analysis tools like SQL, R, and Python. What makes the current moment unique is the unprecedented speed and scope of this skill inversion. AI is transforming almost all domains of knowledge work simultaneously. At Anthropic, a company developing frontier AI systems, researchers have observed their own productivity tools, making their previous workflows obsolete within months rather than years. GPT-4 can write code that passes technical interviews, generate legal briefs indistinguishable from human written ones, and create marketing content matching what professionals produce. The data tells a compelling story. In development and testing tasks, AI shows a 50–70% reduction in completion time compared to skilled human professionals. In content creation, large language models generate material in minutes that would take human writers hours or days. In data analysis, AI systems identify patterns from complex datasets faster than teams of human analysts. This transformation resembles climbing a ladder, where the lower rungs keep disappearing. Just as you master a skill, AI capabilities rise to meet or exceed that level. forcing you to climb higher or fall. A software developer at a major tech company recently shared how their team's productivity metrics initially soared with AI assistance, only to become the new baseline expectation within a quarter. What we're witnessing is a fundamental transformation in how knowledge work functions. The pattern we've seen repeatedly throughout history is happening again, but at unprecedented scale and speed. Just as calculators made mental arithmetic less valuable and search engines diminished the value of memorization, AI is making execution of many professional tasks less valuable. This creates a profound shift in what skills will command a premium in the coming years. The skills that currently define professional identity and compensation structures, writing code, drafting documents, analyzing data, creating designs, are rapidly becoming commoditized by AI. Meanwhile, new skills are becoming scarce and valuable. For a software developer, value shifts from writing code to knowing what code needs to be written, verifying its correctness, and integrating it with broader systems. For lawyers, from drafting documents to developing legal strategies. For marketers, from creating content to determining what content to create. For designers, from execution to creative direction and evaluation. This represents both a threat and an opportunity. Those who continue to define their value by their ability to execute tasks that AI can now perform will face diminishing returns on their expertise. Those who adapt by developing complementary skills will thrive. The question isn't whether AI will replace human workers entirely. It won't. The question is how it changes the nature of human work. Companies that adapt their workflows to leverage AI effectively will gain enormous advantages over those that don't. Markets will reorganize around new scarcities, creating opportunities for those who recognize the pattern early. Traditional execution skills are rapidly becoming abundant as AI makes them accessible to anyone. What's becoming scarce? The ability to define problems clearly, design workflows that leverage AI appropriately, determine when human judgment is needed, and allocate resources efficiently. In the coming sections, we'll explore this transformation in detail, examining the rise of what I call the agent orchestrator, the role that will dominate the economy of 2025. We'll look at the specific skills these orchestrators need, the resources they'll control, and how you can position yourself to thrive in this rapidly approaching future. From doers to orchestrators. Imagine waking up tomorrow to discover that the professional skills you've spent years perfecting have suddenly dropped in value by night. The specialized knowledge that made you valuable at work, whether that's writing code, creating marketing content, or analyzing legal documents, has been automated overnight. This isn't science fiction, it's the reality we're rapidly moving toward as AI agents master execution knowledge across virtually every professional domain. I want to introduce a critical distinction that will define career success in the coming years. Execution knowledge versus orchestration knowledge. Execution knowledge is knowing how to perform specific tasks, the syntax of a programming language, the principles of effective copywriting, or the technical aspects of financial analysis. This has traditionally been what we value in professionals. We hire developers who can write code, lawyers who can draft contracts, and designers who can create compelling visuals. Orchestration knowledge is about knowing how to direct, combine, and optimize resources to achieve larger goals. It's about creating the systems and workflows that get the work done most effectively. Think about a film director. They don't personally operate the camera, act all the roles, create the special effects, or compose the music. Instead, they orchestrate these elements, making decisions about how they should come together to create a cohesive final product. Their value comes from their vision and ability to coordinate diverse elements into something greater than the sum of its parts. The difference is like a musician playing a single instrument versus a conductor leading an entire orchestra. The musician might master their instrument through years of practice, but the conductor creates harmony by understanding how all instruments work together, when each should enter, and how to balance the overall sound. What's happening now is that AI agents are rapidly mastering execution knowledge across a stunning range of domains. These systems can now generate and debug code, produce various content formats, and create visual elements that previously required significant human expertise. Tasks that used to require days of human effort are now completed in minutes by AI systems, and the capabilities are improving at an exponential rate. The METI-A curve helps us understand this acceleration. METI-A stands for Model Execution Time Reduction, and it measures AI performance based on the length of tasks AI agents can complete. Early AI models could handle tasks that took seconds or minutes for humans to complete. Current models can handle tasks that would take humans hours. Within just a few years, we'll see AI agents that can independently complete tasks that currently take humans days or even weeks. This is happening right now. Software development tasks that would have taken a skilled developer a full day can now be accomplished in 30 minutes with AI assistance. Legal document review that would have occupied a lawyer for hours can now be done in minutes. Marketing content that would have required days of brainstorming, writing, and editing can be generated and refined in a fraction of that time. The implications are profound. The detailed execution knowledge that professionals have spent years acquiring is rapidly becoming less valuable as AI can apply this knowledge more quickly and consistently than humans. This doesn't mean human expertise disappears completely, but it does mean that the nature of that expertise is transforming fundamentally. I recently observed a team of developers working on a project with and without AI assistance. Without AI, they spent hours debugging code, searching documentation, and implementing features. With AI, they completed the same tasks in less than half the time. But what was most interesting was how their work changed. They spent significantly less time typing code and more time thinking about architecture, user experience, and how different components would interact. Their value shifted from writing code to deciding what code should be written and evaluating its quality. This pattern repeats across industries. Marketers focus more on defining brand voice and campaign strategy. Lawyers develop legal strategies and review AI-generated work for nuance. Designers develop creative direction and evaluate aesthetic choices. Take Sarah, a marketing director I worked with. Previously, she spent 70% of her time writing copy and creating content. Now, AI handles those tasks while she focuses on strategic planning, brand positioning, and coordinating her team's efforts with AI tools. Her value and salary increased when she became an orchestrator rather than an executor. What's replacing execution knowledge as the premium skill? The ability to effectively orchestrate AI tools and human expertise. This includes designing workflows that leverage AI appropriately, determining when human judgment is needed, and optimizing resource allocation across complex projects. The most valuable professionals are those who can coordinate complex systems of AI agents and human experts to achieve goals most efficiently. Consider a complex marketing campaign. Previously, value came from being able to write compelling copy, design attractive visuals, and analyze performance data. Now AI can generate dozens of copy variations, create multiple design concepts, and provide detailed analytics. The premium skill becomes knowing what to ask the AI to create, how to evaluate its output, when to bring in human creativity, and how to integrate these elements into a cohesive campaign. This shift fundamentally changes how we should think about professional development. Learning technical details is becoming less valuable than learning how to coordinate and direct AI systems. The skills that will command premium compensation are about knowing which tasks need to be done, in what order, by which combination of AI and human resources, The value of a professional is increasingly found in their ability to define problems clearly, design effective workflows, evaluate AI outputs critically, and integrate various components into a cohesive whole. These orchestration skills apply across domains, from software development to marketing to legal work to financial analysis. This represents the most significant shift in professional value creation since the digital revolution. Just as computers made certain clerical skills less valuable while creating demand for new digital capabilities, AI is making execution skills less valuable while creating demand for orchestration capabilities.